Being a huge lore junkie, I hope to find some really cool stuff in here. I mean, we've already got something that belonged to Leopold and Arcanum stuff. Who are you?
Excuse me.
If you're looking for a little light reading, this is not the place.
I'm looking for something a little different.
Can I help you?
I see that we have collected a lot of things.
Yes, and it can be complicated to find your way around. What are you working on?
Yeah, we know all about sunlight.
I'm researching interrogation methods.
I understand. It's not at all my specialty, but I recommend that you look at the works from the Middle Ages. The Spanish Inquisition was particularly effective in extracting confessions from heretics and other things.
Thanks for the advice.
I don't know what they can feel, but I remember reading something about a retractor used on a particularly sensitive part of the body.
The person in charge here, if I needed to talk to him, how would I go about doing it?
It's not easy. In general, Father Joseph doesn't leave the conservation area until he has finished his work. If he's restoring something, it can take a long time. He locks himself in with everything he needs, food and drink, and we don't see him again until he's done.
What happens if there's an emergency?
Look around you and ask yourself, what kind of emergency could there ever be in a museum or library?
So he doesn't come out.
That doesn't mean he can't be reached. He approves every request to borrow a book from the conservation area through a computer system.
So, if I request a book, he'll come and hand-deliver it to me?
No, it's automatic. He'll just approve the request. His work is very important. We do everything we can not to interrupt him. I'd rather you not disturb him.
Good call. Yeah, I hope he's got a shower in there too, or at least some baby wipes. Good lord.
You have to admit, it's unusual. I've rarely seen such extreme measures taken for a library. It's like being in a bank.
It's worse than a bank. It's a museum.
I'm intrigued.
All these works are rare and precious. If anything were to happen to them, it would be a devastating loss, especially for Father Joseph. He spends a lot of time maintaining them. He really cares about them.
I'll be going now.
It must be him right there. Oh. Consultation procedure, Boston Senecal Treasure Department. Go to the consultation room, choose the work you would like to consult on the control panel. The manager will approve your request and send you the book. Return the book before leaving the room. Please be extremely careful with these rare and priceless books. I could see them finding a place like this in the Ninth Gate.
Excuse me,
I warned you, didn't I? Maybe you'll listen to me next time.
Yes, ma'am. Faith by Dr. Books on vampires? Oh yeah, probably. Ooh, there's that red. Okay. I always thought that'd be a really cool kind of thing to get into, restoring old works. Divine Wrath by Giovanni Rossi. Original binding of the first edition of Divine Wrath. This type of binding is typical of occult works of the late modern period. The latest copy of this book is available in the consultation room. Observe.
The cover of a very old book.
Okay. Oh, what a cool picture. It looks like something you'd see in an adult coloring book now.
These diamonds are nothing compared to the ones I used to sell. It was long ago.
Did Galeb really do a back in my day? The chess is interesting as well. Oh, man. Delicious. Oh, that's a Tremere symbol. That's not good. Biology, collected works of Gabriel Hall. Physics. Wasn't there a book in the council that was like a big thing? I wonder if it's in here. The Vampire of Reunion Island. The Cursed Book. The Three Sorcerers. Story of Marie Laveau. What about the story of Roxy Laveau? Recommended reading topics. Joseph Manna. Territory of Boston Senecal and Treasure Department Manager. Topic: Sunlight and Vampires. This is one of the most common topics concerning the fight against vampires. However, I strongly recommend reading the books of Tetsuhiro Ishii, a medieval author whose prints allow us to better understand his many observations. Though many of his theories were eventually proven wrong, okay. Oh yeah, it's the Necronomicon, or Necronomicon, essentially. While many of his theories were eventually proven wrong, Zuhair Ahmed, in his Great Night Hunt, provides us with an insightful view on the subject. Moreover, his approximations can only incite us to humility in the face of the unknown. Topic: Lycanthropy. Accurately identify the entirety of their transformation was painstaking due to their close resemblance to their models, whether they were human or wolf. But the intermediary stages were observed quite early, since as early as 1415. Renaissance authors like Hans von Rosenberg formulated very relevant theses about them. More recently, the work of Dr. Carmen Partridge has allowed us to better understand the transformation process and the methods to fight these beasts. Topic: The Power of Our Faith. Yes, I would like to read Ishii's book on brainbusters, absolutely. Several publications report surprising observations: burns on the body, panic attacks, obstructed diabolic powers, all inflicted on these creatures by persons of faith. Vampires would seem to be disturbed by the presence of some of our kind, endowed with great powers that may be linked to their faith in the divine. Unfortunately, many of these accounts are riddled with falsehoods, unfounded conjectures, and other notorious errors. This is why the discerning reader will turn to the work of Dr. Seamus Sloan from the early 20th century. It is very well documented and scientifically verified and teaches us more than any of Marie Simon's writings. This is not to diminish the value of earlier works, but to put them in context. Very often, the theme of faith has been used for propaganda. The Omicron, but of the dead. Well, now I kind of want to see if I can find it. I bet it's here. I may be looking right at it. It's been so long since I played the council. Oh, who are you?
Sorry, I need to concentrate.
All right, Mr. Strong. Got a globe. Okay, looks like you got multiple editions. I won't judge you for it, though. Major periods in occult literature. Classical period, early Middle Ages, High Middle Ages, Late Middle Ages, the Renaissance, Modern period, Contemporary period. Hey, it's the Merchants Guild. Hey, people. Arcanum meeting, 1896. Oil on canvas, Frederick von Smisiel, Linz, Austria. From left to right, Hans von Frebes. I am going to butcher all of this. I apologize. Burgmeister of Linz. During his brief time in office, he did his best to establish the Arcanum in the region. Hector Dietrich, Chancellor of the Vienna Arcanum, charismatic leader with mysterious origins. Some claim he comes from a long line of vampire hunters. Dr. Samish Sloan, renowned scientist and author, an expert on supernatural creatures, he is one of the most prolific authors of the late modern period. Guilia Spinelli, occultist, fascinated by the mysteries of the shadows from an early age and was Dr. Sloan's companion. Anton Volodin, a hunter, an insatiable monster hunter who disappeared shortly after the meeting. Marina Volodina, a formidable monster hunter who went missing along with her brother Anton. Ooh, we can actually go back here. Okay. My mind's trying to make that look like Freddy's hockey mask, and okay. List of books in the conservation room. The Great Night Hunt, Remarks on the Resilience of the Dead, a study of the demons of Southern Africa, Blood God, Foundation through Faith. Oh. That book that he was working on was Faith, and it was done by a doctor. Dr. Zach Bailey, 1618, Beijing, 3713. What's that, reference number? Nation of Shadows, Losing the Faith. Oh, it could be Losing the Faith, too. Dr. Zach Bailey, 1605. I bet we have to cross-reference the time frame, too. The End Times, The Faith of Our Fathers. That also had faith in it. From Dream to Nightmare, The Diary of a Descent into Hell, Ellen Coombs. Decline of the Empire, or The Triumvirate of the Night. The Abduction of Cain. Yeah, Meditation as a Weapon. Tetsuhiro Ishii. Born to Sin. Pandemonium. I want to read all these books. I wonder if some of these are actually real books. Divine Wrath. Okay, that is a lot of freaking books. Ventilation systems, your friend. Enter code. Oh, this is the depository. Okay. The logbook lists all the books stored in the conservation area. You can request any of them by entering the book's reference code into the device. The book will automatically arrive at the lectern. If a book is being restored, you may still request it. However, the Treasure Department manager will personally oversee your consultation and will handle the book for you. So that's how we get them out. Press the red button on the right of the lectern and the book will automatically be returned to the conservation area. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh, hi. How are you? Doop-a-doop-doo.
I'm getting...
Should we... Okay, we're just gonna do some consultations.
Higher clearance required.
Ah.
Doesn't seem to work.
What you got here? The Boston Globe, July 17th, 1910. The oldest building in the downtown area went up in flames. A tragic fire in our fair city destroyed one downtown Boston's oldest buildings, located on Chauncey Street. Although the fire department arrived quickly, the damage was irreversible. The roof structure, the probable source of the fire, quickly collapsed, leaving no chance to save the building. Despite the complete destruction, only 3 deaths were reported, as there were not many people in the building at the time of the tragedy. An investigation is underway to determine what led to this horrific incident and who is responsible. In this time of mourning, our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of the victims. May those who left us rest in peace. You notice they didn't actually say who died. So that's a little bit suspect. Recommendations for promotion for consideration by the Pope Society of Leopold. Or by the Pope.
I'm getting tired.
In light of their outstanding achievements in recent operations, we recommend the following members for promotion to a higher rank. Mark de, yep, currently counselor of the Orleans Cenacle, for having foiled an infiltration plot threatening the integrity of the Cenacle and the person of Abby Miquel. Enrique Las Casas, currently tertiary of the Toledo, okay, for locating and identifying several creatures. Chiara Favaron, currently of the Milan, for her contribution to the scientific advances following the supply of material from Operation Antigen in London. And Julia Hawkins, currently novice of the Dublin, for her innovative organizational proposals and impeccable work. Hello there.
A new face, suddenly overcome by a need for reading material?
I just joined the department.
We've got a few too many newbies around here, if you ask me. At least you're not from the Vatican.
The Society of St. Leopold. Do you see them often?
Every once in a while. Most of my focus is on the fabulous activity we call sorting. Care to try?
No thanks.
I figured. Well, I've got a lot of work.
I'll be going now.
I will be feeding on you later.
Figures. I can't find what I'm looking for.
Yoink. Another old coin. What do we got? Oh, delicious. So... should we go ahead and...
I need some coffee.
You know what? Let's not feed now. Let's wait. Because we may need a little bit. I assume when we go talk to the priest, we may need to use some abilities, and I don't want to, like, feed and then spend a whole bunch of blood, like, right then. Because I think that would be a bit of a problem. So, let's go ahead and... high Middle Ages, late Middle Ages. Let's look at that book. Faith is the last word. And are those... oh. Okay, it's got similar markings to that other one. Like the flower in the middle. That should help narrow it down. Divine Wrath by Giovanni, late modern period. So the late modern period is... wait, what's that? Oh, Lord. What is...
The glass-walled room appears to contain very old books. They're extremely fragile. There must be a connection.
Late modern period, huh? So that's like 1930. Okay. So we look for faith, doctor in the 1900s. Keeping the Faith by Dr. Tatiana Fedorova. That could work. Is there anything else of a similar... ooh, denying one's faith. Dr. Rahim Wansa. We need to look at that time frame again. 1930. I guess we'll have to try out some multiple versions and see what happens. 7663. Faith can teach us, but faith isn't the last thing on there. $19.20. All right, looks like we have 2 candidates here. Let's go ahead and go for... Where was it? Denying One's Faith, 1917. Zurich, 7663. Actually, wait, did that book reveal, like, a location? Because they were written in different areas. Divine Wrath. Late modern period.
The cover of a very old book.
Okay. I guess we just have to choose. Seven, 663. Okay, not this one.
This is a waste of my time.
So the other one would be Keeping the Faith, 5982.
A book is already checked out. Please return it before making a new request.
Okay.
I'm not interested in that.
Where do I press? What? Oh, yeah. To put it back. Just needed to check the publisher. Nah, I forgot the stupid 5982. Okay, so it's not that one. Did I read that? Oh, no, I didn't. Organization changes. Faith. Yes. Doctor. Strength through unity. Unity through faith. Late modern period. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Doesn't have to be the 1900s necessarily. Foundation through faith, no. Losing the faith, no. Oh, vampires and faith. All right. 8542. Keeping the faith, we already did. A Brief Essay on Faith, 1964. It wouldn't be that one. That's not... It's out of the modern, or the, that period, right? Yeah, to 1930. Denying one's faith, we put that one in there already. Guardians of the Faith, 80-70. $80.70. Hey, Faith, no more.
What? Fine.
There we go.
I'm coming.
Of course.
Ah, thus Cain went to Abel.
Excuse me.
My conviction might not be as strong as it used to, but I can still sense your true nature.
Oh, crap.
My stomach is in knots. I'm not wrong, am I?
And you aren't crying out for help.
Should I? We could just have a conversation. Quietly.
Why?
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. To meet a kindred face to face. Who knows? Maybe you'll also learn something from the exchange. I am Father Joseph Mena.
You can call me Galeb.
Galeb? Very well. That's a much better start to our conversation. Or an exchange of best practices. I consider myself an interpreter of the great book of your existence. And you are a fascinating subject.
Ooh, okay. And
Just what exactly am I to you? A variety of guinea pig?
Have you heard of Raphael Renzi?
I've heard that name somewhere. A Renaissance Inquisitor, if my memory serves me right.
That is correct. I didn't expect you'd know him.
Didn't Renzi have a change of heart?
Yes. He came to believe that vampires were creatures of God, and as such, they deserved salvation. He was burned for his belief.
That's the Inquisition's solution to everything.
But Renzi's ideas were handed down over the centuries. The church may have issued the Florentine decree, but the questions he raised at the time still have gone unanswered.
An Inquisitor with remorse?
Something like that.
You might be exactly what I'm looking for here. We could work together, but you're siding with the barbarians.
oh god.
A scholar like you has no place here.
You're mistaken about us. Our common interest is to understand you.
Then you must be blind.
What makes you say that?
Oh. We can get ourselves a very interesting friend right in here, friend. Programs.
The First Inquisition targeted heretics. We all know how that played out. In torture and flames.
But that's all so far behind us. We don't have to make the same mistakes.
I'm sure you know better than I do what happened in London and Vienna. And now, Boston.
Unfortunately, the evidence is stacking up. Maybe what we're doing here isn't any different.
It's obvious. Open your eyes.
Admit that we can't just stand by and do nothing. Vampires are a threat. Why should I help you?
Oh, Lord. We have 2 misses allowed. I want to hold off on using presence against him for right now. We only have enough to... I should have fed. You idiot. Well, wait. We can use some... We got willpower. Let's do it. We got all those coins.
Humans are also a threat. You pollute like swarms of locusts, destroying everything on the planet. Like all predators, we have a role to play in the food chain.
I must admit that what you're saying isn't entirely crazy. You could well have your part to play in God's creation. You must understand my hesitation. If you were in my shoes, would you trust yourself?
This guy would love to have met a Sombra. Okay, we gotta take a miss here.
You're not a sheep. That's obvious. But that doesn't mean you'd help your enemies.
You made your decision when you chose not to call security. There's no reason to hesitate now.
You don't understand the predicament in which I find myself. It seems so simple when you say it. But if evil is among us, it will be difficult to defeat. Like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
So, I'll cut off its head.
You mean to kill Monsignor Stanford? You're mad. That's not the solution.
Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and try. We got one miss allowed. This is like the final stage, isn't it?
Stanford is far from innocent. He defiles your beliefs.
It's true that we are often in disagreement.
Then it's time to take action.
You're right. I've been blinded for far too long.
Cool. I thought that was going to blow up in our
I don't know where
face.
Stanford is, but you can locate Kiara Faveron in the clinic. She's the only person who has access to that on the main computer.
Very well, then.
But please, no unnecessary violence. Leave, now, before someone finds us together.
Not so fast.
Kill him and take his implant. Oh no, we're sparing this guy. This is a resource. This is a definite resource.
I'm counting on your discretion.
And I am counting on yours.
Yeah, this dude's
He won't
fascinating.
betray me. And who knows? Maybe I'll run into him again.
Maybe. Oh, what is that? I borrowed the history of the Society of St. Leopold. I'll bring it back when I'm done. Thanks, E.G. Well, now I want to check all the... Well, the thing about it is, in the book Hunters Hunted, which was part of the Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition, there were definitely what the Society of Leopold would consider heretics inside the Inquisition. That thought that vampires needed to be saved, or, you know, different interpretations, of course. Hello.
Meet me there.
All right.
Galeb needs Din Din. Come on. There we go. I don't even pay attention to this. I just pay attention to the bottom of the screen. This is just meant to distract you. Just a nibble and nothing more. Thank you. All right. Selectable. Well, that was one safe spot. Find Walter Stanford, unlock the central computer, get a red implant. So... Wait, can we actually go into this room now? Oh. Alright, talk to you later, new friend. Anything else that we need to look at here?
All that for nothing.
Safe zone is not. Now, we can't use the scan implant yet. Yeah, he does have a lot to think about. He's about to make a very deep plunge. There are kindred with true faith that fight against what they are, and they are incredibly powerful creatures as well. Not to mention the ones who have attained Golconda. If I killed him, I would have got that implant and been able to check that computer. But hopefully we can actually come back here.
Yes?
I can't find the history of the Society of St. Leopold in the library.
Someone must have checked it out.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm not in charge of book loans. I'm just here to do my research.
Very well. I'll be going now.
Who checked it out? Was it EB? Oh. Sense the unseen. EG. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look up that leadership chart again. Got through our first area, guys. Not too shabby. With a new friend. Alright, what was it? Ah, Ellie Gallagher, the Pyre manager. Kind of curious what the... Or Pyre... Is it Pyre? No, it's Pyre. And... Was it Favarone that we needed to... Who did he recommend that we needed to go talk to?
I don't understand.
I think it's her. If I can recall, so we need to head into the clinic. It was Chiara? Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to be checking out all of these places, so... That's okay.
Hurry up, Henry. What part of I need those results wasn't clear?
Oh, Lord.
A child would understand. Why can't you?
Don't think we're going to have a new friend here. We need to tell the sad guys to be a little bit more careful when they collect blank bodies for us. Some of the recent specimens were badly preserved and are almost unusable. The limbs must be immersed in the balm immediately. Not 5 minutes later, that's too late. And the containers must remain sealed throughout the journey, otherwise it's a huge waste. So this is where all of those cases were taken to.
Right. That's better.
Maybe we'll find another vampiric friend who... Maybe we'll catch him before the process.
That's a lot of blood.
Never mind.
What are you doing here?
Hello there.
The latest results aren't good.
Ooh, I can feed on you too.
I'm working here.
I'm working over here too. I'm working over here. Certificate of voluntary participation in the experiments of the Society of Leopold. Volunteer copy.
All right.
I, Mark Bain, hereby waive my rights as an American citizen. I authorize the Society of St. Leopold, in the person of Dr. Favarone, to conduct such experiments as it deems necessary to further the higher purpose we hold in common, namely the eradication of the threat of creatures of darkness that are infiltrating our society. I waive any right of withdrawal and realize that these experiments may present a risk to my physical, moral, or spiritual well-being. Signed in 3 copies, August 4th, 2019, in Boston, Mass. Mark Bain.
All right. That's better.
Wow, Mark. That's some dedication. Is that you, Mark? Or are you over here? Oh, hi, Mark. Maybe we'll run into him as time goes on. Ooh. Pick lock. I have no security.
Results aren't good.
That's unfortunate. Subject or organization changes. Yes, yes, yes. We have read this. Not any blankets. This place sucks. Low guard with very large gun. Uh-oh.
A red implant. Maybe the one that I need.
The epidermis is already breaking down. I've been working on this for way too long.
Oh, there's even a showing room. Hell's bells. Okay. Let's check over here first. Email from Nathan. Suit. I had a little problem during
Favarone thinks I work better under pressure.
During the last experiment. My suit's got a hole in it. Favarone will have the chance to strangle me a dozen times before they fix it for me. Can I borrow yours? I need to talk to you about our boss. I can't take it anymore.
All right. Concentrate.
I observed unexpected cellular regeneration on a severed limb. Obviously, it didn't last, but I consider this man to be my lucky patient. He must be kept under observation. I don't want to miss anything. Unfortunately, nothing we tried worked. The volunteer went into cardiac arrest during the night. We're running out of volunteers. We'll have to find another solution. So are they trying to find like a derivative of vampire blood to augment their abilities?
If Favarone thinks
Human blood. I thought they only studied us.
Maybe they studied werewolves and mages and... Counselor Chiara Favarone of the Boston Cenacle. How do you pronounce that? I assume it's Cenacle. It is 3:37 p.m. on September 2nd, 2019. Notes on Experiment 73. This is the third day of the creature's recovery. After completing sectioning, the lesions of the cartilaginous body appear to be completely resorbed. The regrowth does not appear to have been painful and does not seem to require any specific effort. However, the creature's behavior has become more aggressive. The process must draw upon its reserves of energy. I also observed a strange phenomenon during the creature's recovery. It appeared to be a flow of blood that moved toward the wound, but analysis demonstrated that it was not actually blood. We must expedite our research into this phenomenon. This will be the focus of Henry's team. Chiara Favarone, end of dictation.
All right. Concentrate.
Notes. On Experiment 118. Patient Mark Bain is beginning to show signs of dementia. Henry and Lloyd want us to stop. That's out of the question. We won't get any answers if we do things halfway. After all, the patients are volunteers and are well aware of the risks. I demand that Experiment 118 be carried to completion, no matter the cost.
Favarone thinks I work better under pressure.
Is this on... September 4th. September 1st. Patient Georgia Strong has died. A shortage of volunteers is expected. I will speak to Monsignor Stanford about it as soon as possible. Enough time has been wasted already.
All right. Concentrate.
So stuff like this is probably why Mana doesn't feel too bad about helping us out. I got your email. Look at the lucky patient's number. Signed, Henry.
Favarone thinks I work better under pressure.
It would appear they are attempting to use our regenerative abilities on humans. They'll never be able to do it. It would appear they are attempting to use our regenerative abilities on humans. They'll never be able to do it. Notes on cell renewal.
I assume that they'll create something a lot nastier. Hello, Mr. Stressed.
Tell me you weren't there for Favarone's meltdown.
I only caught the end.
Your waist.
Hey, she yells at me in front of everyone now. It's her way of motivating the troops.
That was a painful-looking glitch.
There are less painful techniques.
I'd be a lot faster if I didn't have to double as her personal assistant. I'm in the middle of a promising procedure, but I keep getting interrupted. No matter, I'd better stop complaining.
Rhetoric. See if we can get another new friend.
It can't be easy for a professional like you to have someone poking sticks in your spokes.
It's hard to complain because she's very efficient. And she's not just anyone in the Society of St. Leopold. She adapted very quickly here, got the attention of the higher-ups. So, I deal with it. For the cause.
Henry, if you don't want to be the next body under my scalpel, I need those lab results by tomorrow.
I'll be going now.
Back to work.
Okay. Look at the lucky patient's number signed Henry. Is that over here?
All right. Concentrate.
Wait, where was the email that we read? Yeah, that's new.
I work better under pressure.
Can't go in there just yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, there it was. Patient 1492. Observed unexpected cellular regeneration. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take this time to utilize a coin. So that'll be an easy one to remember. 1492. Is your waist okay now, Doctor? Oh god, no, it's still... Mistakes have been made. Swipe card. We need to get a card.
All right. Concentrate.
Kind of want to see what she's working on. I'm hoping this doesn't get us into like any kind of scene. Or is she just hanging out there? Yes, she is. All right. Oh, we've got hazmat suits. And... read label.
This locker belongs to Professor Henry.
We don't have a code. I don't think.
Bacteriological suits. It's locked.
Where's the popcorn cart? Yeah, the services here are subpar, to say the least. To the procurement manager, I am sorry to report that the latest shipment of lab gloves is not satisfactory. I'm afraid that I will tear them just by putting them on. I'm surprised because I've not had any problems with the materials so far. I therefore suggest that you change your supplier. I am sending you the boxes of the defective gloves along with this letter. I will only keep one box at the lab in the hope that you will deliver a new shipment soon, so I won't have to put up with these crappy gloves for long. I will not tolerate a mistake like this twice. Chiara Faveron. Good lord, man. It's a bit rushed.
Higher clearance required.
That must not be the right one.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let's actually. He's a hard taskmaster. Hate having a boss like that. Let's try 1492.
Easy.
Okay, so Henry was the lucky patient.
Those are ideal to avoid contaminating the experiment environment.
It's our time to cosplay as Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan. Quite stylish. Now we need a Walkman. We just need to start laying it down. Okay. Now the question is, where do we go from here? I'm not going into her room.
I'm not going to leave like that.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Achievement unlocked, minion. Or one of the dudes from Monsters, Inc. I forgot what they were called. Well, there's really nowhere else that we can go. Wait.
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work.
All right, let's head in here. Oh God.
Decontamination complete.
I feel clean. Squeaky clean.
Don't have anything better to do? In case you were wondering, this isn't dinner and a show. Get back to work.
I was wondering why there wasn't the popcorn cart. What you making? Human organ for transplant. Handle with extreme care and keep cool. JDF03320. JDF03320. Alrighty.
A surgical steel table that's been carefully put away. Everything is ready for an operation.
Anything else here? Observe.
These gloves are made from thin plastic. It would be easy to tear them.
Oh God, we can just like rip it off of her hand right now? That doesn't seem smart. But I don't think we have a choice in the matter. There's nowhere else to go. All right.
What the hell are you doing? I might as well throw that out now. Good job.
Sorry, it's my
Go
first...
get me this creature's cerebellum from cold storage. Here's the pass and the reference of the member I was working on. And hurry up!
Sorry, it's my first day. Okay, you'd have no idea how much of a bullet you just...
These gloves are made from thin plastic. It would be easy to tear them.
Okay, well, we've got the... Oh, what did that say? He's wearing the costume. Okay. Inventory. Magnetic key that unlocks the cold storage room at the clinic. Piece of paper with a handwritten note from the clinic manager. Okay. I think we can go ahead and,
Decontamination complete.
You guys are lucky that you're not rocking out any, Samedi. Now, before we go into cold storage, I want to use the key here.
If Fatarone thinks I work better under pressure.
Oh, this is cold storage. Okay. Never mind.
Did you need something else?
I'll be going now.
Back to work.
Okay, the door already shut. I was just like, I don't want to contaminate anything. So, where does this lead? Ah. Okay, that leads right back to her office.
Is that what they've got planned for us? These people must be stopped, or we'll all end up here.
Oh, God.
I can't accept that. I feel that urge, like something is tearing me apart.
Apparently you are in cold storage. Great. I'll unlock the box containing the cerebellum. Hurry up.
God, it's like, the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, just with vampire parts. Hell, spells. Well, at least we're in a safe zone now, which is kind of strange considering the fact that someone knows that we're in here when we're feeding, but that's okay. I think this is actually a really good place to go ahead and end it, guys. The story is getting intricate because, I mean, this is a huge area that just Galeb is going to explore. What are the other areas going to be like? We're getting really into the meat of this and figuring out just how crazy the Second Inquisition are taking this. This is like a huge base. Yeah, we won't feel awful about her getting eaten. Not at all. I think that'll be a joyous occasion. But Galeb has made a new friend in Father Mana, and I'm curious to see where that's going to go. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, weekends, and random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, so you can follow there. I have a link to VTM Swansong in case you want to play the game yourself, and as you can probably tell, there's a whole lot of different directions that the stories can go. One of the great things about this company, and when they make these point-and-click games, not point-and-click games, but these adventure games, is that the story can go in so many different directions than what I feel a Telltale game can. And also have a link down there for my Extra Life page, where I'm raising money for my local children's hospital via the awesome Extra Life charity. So check out all those links if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.